Okay, ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's good to have Martyn, my dear friend, here again. We shall be talking about something that I think could be very useful to you. I'm talking about running your own podcast to help you in your business. Podcasting is one of the low cost, no cost marketing strategy. And my friend Martyn will be talking to us today how you can use running a podcast help in your business. So Martyn, what do you have to say to us today?
Hello, all, and thank you for tuning on the podcast today. I'd like to talk about something I've been doing since it started, really small time, and built up, realizing along with the rest of the online community that podcasting can actually build you quite a good following. And I say quite a good following, it's a massive following if you get out there enough, and it's easy to do. If you're running a business from home or you're in a team, then having a regular podcast can only help towards building a following where the people that sign up to your email list or to your YouTube channel, they will become customers over time because they're learning more about you for each podcast that you do. So the importance of starting one, and it's dead easy. You can do it with Audacity, which is free. You download the software and you can actually just talk into it. You don't have to be on video to show your face, but you master your voice over time. So if you're a little bit concerned about how you sound, don't be, because there's millions of podcasts out there all successfully doing it, and they all started somewhere. They just took action. So the first thing I noticed about it was the expanded reach. So podcasting allows you to reach a global audience, expanding your business's visibility beyond the local market. And then, of course, everybody asks me when they start with me, can you build my brand? So perfect. Podcast. Brand building is hosting a podcast. It establishes your brand as an authority in your industry, and it enhances the credibility and the trust among your target audience, because people won't buy from you until they get to know you. Once they feel they know you, they'll buy from you. I promise you that. And it's also good for content marketing. Podcasting serves as a valuable content marketing tool, allowing you to share valuable insights. You might have tips and information related to your niche or industry. And what better transport to use than your podcast? And you get the engagement as well. Podcasting fosters deeper engagement with your audience as they listen to your content regularly. So therefore, it leads to a stronger connection and brand loyalty. You've got something that FA is very hot on, networking opportunities. And exactly what we're doing here today, inviting guests or collaborating with influencers on your podcast provides networking opportunities, potentially leading to partnerships, something we've spoken about before on this very podcast, collaborations, or new business opportunities. Now, my favorite as well is lead generation. So you can be including calls to actions. Again, something we've talked about on this podcast, call to action. If everything you do has got a call to action at the end of it or within it, it does make a difference. And if you do it in your podcast, the episodes can drive listeners to your website, your landing pages, or other marketing channels, and they generate leads for your business, which brings us on to SEO. SEO benefits, of course. Podcast episodes can improve your online visibility and your search engine rankings, especially if you optimize them with the relevant keywords and the metadata. And there's more, which I'll go into either on a separate podcast, including monetization. You can actually charge people for the opportunity to upgrade from your regular podcast to a premium podcast that's got valuable insights that will make a difference to your business. You can charge people for that. Those are just a few of things that make it worthwhile getting started.
Yeah, the way you said it, make it very easy, which is very good. Someone can just get started. You don't need equipment, massive equipment to get started. Now, some people may want to get started in podcasting. They may have a lot of information, a lot of expertise, but they feel overwhelmed. How do I get started? How do I choose something to talk about? What tip would you give for someone who is feeling overwhelmed on what to talk about on a podcast?
My answer to that would be do a few podcasts without anybody listening. That sounds a bit silly and condescending, but it's not. Let's say you've got a 30-minute podcast or something that you've got to talk about that you can make last for 30 minutes. Do 6 of those for argument's sake. And when you're confident about the 6 of them, you think they're not too bad and they're not going to be perfect. Put them up onto YouTube or such, because you can now put podcasts up onto YouTube and they will automatically transcribe it for you and everything. I say YouTube because it's free. Recording is free. You download a thing called Audacity, where you literally just load it, click the record button and start speaking over your microphone. Yes, a good quality microphone is worthwhile, but some people just use their smartphone or something. Anything that will give you a good quality voice. And it's not expensive now to get a decent quality microphone. After the first 6, you might want to invite somebody along, and you can say to somebody, if I have you on my podcast and put you out to my audience, would you be interviewed for free? Now, most people that I know would jump at the chance of getting out to a bigger audience. So you won't have to pay for your guests. It's unlike celebrities where they attract thousands of pounds for 2 minutes chat. This could be free of charge. You bring them on, you talk to them, and you simply ask questions, listen to the answers, and your next questions can be on what they've just said. I prepare with a few questions and then naturally talk as we talk from one to another. And that could be a very attractive podcast for your listeners. So it's community building. So if somebody knows your guest, they'll tune in and see you as well. Podcasting creates a sense of community among your listeners. Encouragement, engagement, you get feedback, which is very important. Listen to your customer or potential customer, and discussions around your brand and industry. And of course, you can upgrade at any time you like. So you can have multi-channel marketing, customer education. You can start finding a purpose for your or a certain target audience. They like it when I do this. Do more of that. And it does build. So in the end, your podcast is multitasking for you, and you're getting the results you need, monetizing and getting more people for yourself and your guests. And once you've had a guest, more guests will want to join you. So you just keep the momentum going. Don't stop. Keep it going. Have a regular podcast. If it's monthly, make it every month. Fortnightly, every fortnight, and weekly. Some people do it every day, for goodness sake. So that's how worthwhile they are. And
that's good. I was gonna ask you how often. I think what you're saying now is just about just getting started. And just get started and develop some discipline on how regular and how consistent you want to do it and commit to it. And one thing in life or in the business, when you get on doing things, you never can tell what happened next. Opportunity will come. People want to interview you. People want to ask about your podcast. Thank you so much, Martyn. Is this something you help people with on how they can improve on the podcast or platform they could use to enhance and monetize a podcast, Martyn?
Yes, I've got podcastersvoice.com. I'll put the link up on the screen. Podcaster's Voice will help you get started. We will upload it. We will make sure that you get listeners, and we can help you edit it. We can help you refine it. And in the end, you'll be engaging with your audience through the podcasting to gather feedback, of course, insights and preferences. And it helps you refine your products, services, and your marketing strategies. I can do that all for you. And it also allows you to humanize your brand by sharing your stories, experiences, perspectives, fostering a deeper emotional connection with your audience. I can build that for you. Sorry, podcastersvoice.com, and get in touch with me. I'll get you started, I promise.
Thank you, Martyn. What a wonderful offer for you. Thank you so much. This is very much appreciated.
You're welcome. Thank you for inviting me along.